You are listening to Growing Up in America the Way It Is. This is a rebroadcast of our live episode, which airs every Wednesday at 9 a.m. Central on 90.1 FM KPFT Pacifica Radio here in Houston, Texas.
Looking out a dirty old window, down below the cars in the city go rushing by. I sit here alone and I wonder why. Friday night and everyone's moving. I can feel the heat, but it's...
All right. Welcome to KPFT Pacifica Radio. Today, my co-host is Brian Greene. You're on Growing Up in America. Brian Greene from the Houston Food Bank. I'm Bob Sanborn, President and CEO of Children at Risk. And Brian, it's our holiday spectacular today. So Merry Christmas to all those that are listening because it's Christmas. Happy holidays to everyone else. Brian, how you doing today?
Well, I'm enjoying this season, actually. We're going to get ready to go skiing, so that'll be our Christmas break, and looking forward to that.
Wow, that sounds really, really good. And tell me about the two boys. They're of an age, but they're still enjoying Christmas, right?
Sort of. Years ago, we just said, we're just going to make that our ski trip is our Christmas, and so we don't do presents or anything like that because that's kind of like our joint family present to each other. So they enjoyed the skiing a lot. So
yeah. And you have some good stories about the skiing, but that's for another program. I know that. So, hey, I want to know what we're going to do today is we're going to have over the next 2 hours lots of holiday music, lots of holiday memories, and we're going to be visiting with some of our favorite guests from throughout the year. And talk to them and talk about some of the things that we love about the holiday season. I wonder, Brian, if you might, what is your favorite holiday memory?
Yeah, so I enjoyed Christmas when I was in New Orleans. It just was a neat group of friends to be with, and New Orleans is just a fun place. The only thing is they didn't really do traditional Christmas dinners.
Yeah.
So oyster dressing instead of regular dressing, rice instead of mashed potatoes, and so the food wasn't part. But just like that time in my life, it was really pleasant to be around friends doing just like a friend Christmas.
Wow, very nice.
What about you, Bob?
Mine goes back to when I was a teenager, and so this may be a little bit of a longer story, but it's meaningful to me. And I was separated from my family. I was living with my dad and my mom and my brother and sister were living up in Maine, and I was living in Florida. And I was going home for Christmas, but I knew they were living in a very small apartment up in Maine. They didn't have anything that Thanksgiving, Brian, they had been one of the families delivered one of the free turkeys. So it gives you an idea of sort of the wherewithal of the family. And I worked at a supermarket, Food World in Tampa, Florida. And as I worked my way through high school, and I was able to save up money, and I packed a big, huge box full of toys, a record player, records, all sorts of things that I knew my brother and sister did not have. And
what's this thing you speak of? Record player?
Record player,
what
right?
does that mean?
And records, LPs. Can you believe that? And I remember I was just very excited, and I get to Maine with this big box, and they're very excited to see me. And we get to there. They pick me up at the airport. We get to to the little apartment. It's a little 1-bedroom, and there's no Christmas tree, but there was a cheap little dining room table, and they had this red patent leather chair, and we decided we would decorate that red patent leather chair as a Christmas tree. And I had wrapped all the gifts, and we put all the gifts underneath the chair. And then they were so excited that we decided, even though it's a few days before, we're going to have it right then and there. And and everyone opened up their gifts, and they were very excited, and they really couldn't afford anything for me. My mom bought me a little key ring with my zodiac sign on it, and that was my gift. And for me, that was like the best Christmas ever because I sort of learned the spirit of giving. That giving is way, way better than receiving, and it's a powerful story for me. And I remember one time when I was working at Rice University and the Marching Owl Band had me speak at their Christmas banquet, and I just happened to tell that story, and all these people started crying. And I thought, well, this isn't a crying story, but I realize in retrospect, it's a story that touches me, and I feel like it touches me so deeply that I want others to hear about it as well. It's just sort of a thing for me. And anyway, that is my favorite Christmas story.
They were probably crying, wondering who sat in the Christmas tree.
That's right. Very painful. But it was a very meaningful Christmas for me, and I still think about it. My family still talks about that. My mom passed away a couple years ago, but we still, brother and sister, still talk about my favorite Christmas. Before we're about to have some guests, but I do want to have a Christmas song or two. Brian, your favorite Christmas song or favorite holiday song?
I just absolutely love the music behind God Rest Ye Merry Gentlemen. That is
Yeah.
such a neat pattern, and it's really fun to sing. So yeah, that one.
Rest you. All right. Well, let's start it off. And I know that our engineers are ready and waiting. Brian Greene, president of the Houston Food Bank, he's with us for the whole show, by the way. Uh, so I want to. I know that I think we're going to play two of my favorites. So that my secondary favorite holiday song uh, that I want to uh, that I want to share with everyone is that when I listen to holiday music, one of the favorite things that I always love Adam Sandler's Hanukkah song. And so we're gonna do that little thing, and then later on, my real favorite is "Do They Know It's Christmas" by Band Aid. We'll play that later on in the program, but right now let's listen to my secondary favorite holiday song, the Hanukkah song.
This is a song that there's a lot of Christmas songs out there, and not too many Hanukkah songs. So wrote a song for all those nice little Jewish kids who don't get to hear any Hanukkah songs. Here we go. Put on your yarmulke, here comes Hanukkah. So much Hanukkah to celebrate Hanukkah. Hanukkah is the festival of lights. Instead of one day of presents, we have 8 crazy nights. When you feel like the only kid in town without a Christmas tree, here's a list of people who are Jewish, just like you and me. David Lee Roth lights the menorah. So do James Conn, Kirk Douglas, and the late Dinah Shora. Guess who eats together at the Carnegie Deli? Bowser from Sha-Na-Na and Arthur Fonzarelli. Paul Newman's half Jewish, Goldie Hawn's half too. Put them together, what a fine-looking Jew. You don't need deck the halls or jingle bell rock, 'cause you can spin a dreidel with Captain Kirk and Mr. Spock, both Jewish. Put on your yarmulke, it's time for Hanukkah. The owner of the Seattle Supersonicas celebrates Hanukkah. O.J. Simpson, not a Jew. But guess who is? Hall of Famer Rod Carew. He converted. We got Ann Landers and her sister, dear Abby. Harrison Ford's a quarter Jewish, not too shabby. Some people think that Ebenezer Scrooge is. Well, he's not, but guess who is? All 3 Stooges. So many Jews are in showbiz. Tom Cruise isn't, but I heard his agent is. Tell your friend Veronica, it's time to celebrate Hanukkah. Oh, bar, get a harmonica on this lovely, lovely Hanukkah. So drink your gin and tonica and smoke your marijuana. If you really, really wanna go, have a happy, 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 happy Hanukkah. Happy Hanukkah.
All right, and there's the Hanukkah song by Adam Sandler. So,
He did that because he wasn't invited to participate in Band-Aid, and that was his kind of his revenge. He's coming up with his own song.
I think he's too young for Band-Aid, I think. That is such. Anyway, we'll play a little bit of that later. All right, we're going to go to our special guest that we have lined up, and this one's a surprise, but it is like the best surprise possible. Our first guest is a comedian from New York City, my daughter, Ginny Sanborn, who's up in Brooklyn, New York. Merry Christmas, Ginny.
Merry Christmas and happy, I believe, 5th night of Hanukkah.
Excellent. Very good. Ginny, in your house, is the Hanukkah song your husband Matt's favorite song? Do you know?
I'm sure it is. He has created his own parodies to what is already a parody, which is so fun for me as the one who lives with him. But yeah, and who doesn't love that song?
I know. I think that's right.
It's so funny.
All right, Jenny, we're doing favorite holiday memories. I have a feeling that I participated in some of your favorite memories, but what is the one that sort of stands out for you?
Okay. So I've been on the show before at Christmas, and the last time I did it, I said something, and as soon as I got off the air, I thought of something way better that is my actual answer. And today I have it. This is 3
Okay.
years in the making, folks. So, there was one time my mom and I were shopping for stocking stuffers, I think, back in the days of CDs, and we found a CD of Gregorian chants.
Mm,
And I'd love to explain to you a little bit more about what that means, but I can't. I don't know.
I had one of those CDs.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they were fun to listen to.
Nice. So we put that in Dad's stocking. He opened it up Christmas morning, very excited, very appreciative. About a year goes by, we see that the disc has not been opened. So we do it again. The next year, he opens it up, very excited, very appreciative. And yet another year goes by with no Gregorian chants. And I think this happened for like 5 years, which is way too long. But eventually he caught on. Though to be fair to Dad, buying you that CD was a wild choice for us to make. But my mom and I really enjoyed playing that little prank every year.
Wow, very good. And Jenny, I know that Brian may have a question for you as well, but I wanted to ask you, what's your favorite holiday tradition?
Oh, holiday tradition. Well, I guess, we're not a super traditional family. We like to do lots of different things, but we always go see a movie every Christmas night. And we've done that since I was like single digits. Very,
Yeah,
very.
yeah,
And we're keeping the tradition alive this year.
that's right. Tonight we're off to see Marty Supreme.
We're seeing Marty Supreme.
Yeah, tonight, Christmas night. So yeah,
Yeah,
very
tonight.
nice. Yeah, yeah. Brian, do you have a favorite tradition in your family?
We go skiing.
Do you go skiing? Okay, all right. There you go. Did you have a
Yeah,
question
we're
for
pretty secular, Bob.
Yeah. Do you have a question for Jenny?
Yeah, so now, like, you're living in New York, which is, it's a close second to Houston in terms of, exotic cities. Um,
Also, yeah.
but anyway, just like, so, that break from your family when you're starting spending, holidays, away, how's that transition been for you?
Oh, it's been okay. I have, and I know we're running low on time, so I'll make this fast, but I have a memory of being on the subway, like my first year in New York, and a mariachi band came on, and I was kind of like, oh, brother, here we go. I don't need this right now. But they started playing Feliz Navidad, which we hear so often in Houston. And it brought a little tear to my eye, I think. I mean, it definitely did. I remember it did.
Yeah.
But
Feliz
yeah,
Very
Navidad.
nice.
I love that song too. Yeah.
fun.
All right, Jenny. As we wrap up, we're going to end with your favorite holiday song. What is your favorite holiday song?
Well, at the risk of being basic, my favorite holiday song is Christmas Tree Farm by my BFF, Taylor Swift.
Wow,
She's
Taylor Swift. She's had a hot year, hasn't she?
she's had a fantastic year, Dad. She's had a fantastic year. I think you know this.
Yeah. A lot better than a boyfriend's year's been.
I don't know. They got engaged this year, so he's doing pretty well too.
Oh, yeah. Jenny Sanborn, my daughter. Thank you so much, Jenny, for
Having me.
joining on the show. And right now, Christmas Tree Farm, Taylor Swift.
My winter nights are taken up by static, stress, and holiday shopping traffic. But I close my eyes and I'm somewhere else, just like magic. In my heart is a Christmas tree farm where the people would come to dance under sparkling lights, bundled up in their mittens and coats, and the cider would flow. And I just wanna be there tonight. Sweet dreams of holly and ribbon, mistakes are forgiven, and everything is icy and blue. And you would be there is a Christmas tree farm. There's a light in the barn. We'd run inside out from the cold in the town. Kids are dreaming of sleighs, and they're warm and they're safe. They wait to see a blanket of snow. Sweet dreams of holly and ribbon. Mistakes are forgiven, and everything is icy and blue. And you would be there too, under the mistletoe, watching the fire glow, and telling me I love you. Just being in your arms takes me back to that little farm, where every wish comes true, baby, yeah. And when I'm feeling alone, you remind me of home. Oh, baby, baby, Merry Christmas. And when the world isn't there, I pretend that we're there. Oh, baby, baby, Merry Christmas to you. Under the mistletoe, to you, watching the fire glow, and telling me I love you. Oh, baby, baby, Merry Christmas. Oh, baby, baby, Merry Christmas. Oh, baby, Merry Christmas. I love you. Oh, baby, baby, Merry Christmas. Oh, baby, baby, Merry Christmas. Oh, baby, baby, Merry Christmas. Wish come
All right, Christmas Street Trump, Taylor Swift. Thank you, Jenny, very much for being on the program today, and Merry Christmas. Who do we have next, Brian? Next up is Lynn Lucas. Lynn Lucas is out of Fort Worth, and she is the associate director of the early childhood education over at Children at Risk. Brian, you still with us, man?
I am.
Okay.
Yeah. I didn't, like I see a bunch of names here. I thought it was like, oh, I thought you were us in the studio. Then it was like, that's Bree, not Brian. So yeah.
Lynn, how you doing? Merry Christmas.
I'm doing well, and also, Jenny, it's so good to meet you. I've heard so many wonderful, fabulous, amazing things about you, and also good job on being a little bit funny during that as after you're introduced as a comedian. So good job. Good job. You did not disappoint.
Uh, Lynn, how are things, by the way, in Fort Worth this Christmas Day?
This Christmas Day, it's sunny, and so that's nice. We are having some work done on the outside of our house, and so it's a little loud from where I'm specifically sitting, but across the city,
Wait a
it's a
minute. What are you,
beautiful
like
day.
Scrooge or something? You make them work on Christmas
On
Day?
Christmas Day. How did they do that on Christmas
Oh my
Day?
gosh. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Well, they're little elves. They're little elves that were sent here by Santa. And so he said it's paying them like triple time or something. I don't know. So,
Wow.
yeah.
Very good. All right. Tell us your favorite Christmas memory, Lynn Lucas.
Well, I have in the house that I grew up in, my brother and I were in bedrooms on the same hallway right across from each other. And like so many kids, Christmas morning, we would get very excited and want to get up super, super early. And so my dad said he was going to help Santa out. He was going to help Santa out, and that we were not allowed to go past the turning point in our hallway until we saw a boot, a cowboy boot, one of my dad's boots. And so we would, get up I don't know how many times looking to see, "Is it out yet? Is it out yet? Is it out yet? You go check. You go check. Oh my gosh, it's out. It's out." And then we'd like tear out into the living room like, crazy. And this one Christmas, we were flabbergasted because we went and we saw the gifts that were left by Santa,
And we also saw the huge mess that Santa left in front of the fireplace. Soot and ash all over the fireplace. And my brother and I were so very concerned on how my mom was going to react to this, and that surely Santa is going to have ruined our Christmas because of the big mess that he left. But all was well, you'll be happy to know. We worked on cleaning it up together and had a wonderful Christmas.
Wow, very good. And before I ask you your favorite Christmas song, I know you've been working on early education across the state of Texas for this whole year. Any wish that you have for children across the state of Texas today?
Oh, golly, so many. I think, my ultimate wish would be that children have what they need, that all children have what they need and are happy and healthy and treated with kindness, on this
Yeah,
day.
very good. Wow.
Yeah.
Your favorite holiday music. What's your favorite holiday song, Lynn Lucas?
This is one that always kind of brings up some emotion to me as well. It's Little Drummer Boy, and it's because when they get to that, part that it's like your music, you don't have to have some big expensive thing, like give something from your heart, and the best you can do is the most wonderful thing you can do.
Wow, very good, very good. And do you have a version of Little Drummer? I mean, I like the Joan Jett and the Blackhearts version. Do you have a favorite version, Lynn?
Oh, I mean, you cannot go wrong with Joan Jett and the Blackhearts. I mean, you can't go wrong. I will say, like, similar to what Brian was saying, I like, there's some versions that really have a big lead up to it, and when it comes to that, big part about like he had no gifts to bring, but ba rum pa pum, and it just kind of my whole heart swells.
Oh,
I
wow.
just want to point out though that Rolling Stone did an edition, the 20 worst Christmas songs, and number one was "Little Drummer Boy" by Jessica and Ashley Simpson.
Oh well,
Oh, yeah.
that's not a reflection of the song.
Hopefully, that's not the one we've got queued up.
Well, that's you need to give us little hints from that list from time to time, Brian, because that sounds like a very interesting list.
Well, I don't I spent a lot of time studying it, so yeah, sure.
All right. And thank you, Lynn Lucas, for all that you and your team do for children all across the state of Texas. Merry Christmas to you. And now we'll go to Lynn's favorite song, Little Drummer Boy.
They told me our newborn king to see our finest gifts we bring.
All right. Bob Sanborn here with Children at Risk, and we're talking with Mike Miles, the superintendent of the Houston Independent School District in Texas. Mike, our school rankings just came out. Hey, thank you very much for being here, by the way, Mike.
Yeah, no, happy to be here.
Yeah. Our school rankings just came out, and all over the state, we're sort of, we're able to see some of these bright spots that are going on. And a number of them in the Houston area um, that we're seeing school districts doing significantly better. And one of those is the Houston Independent School District. And I wanted to ask you, is there a secret sauce for you? And I think I know the answer that there's the secret sauce is usually just following the evidence. But for you, tell me a little bit about what you think has been sort of the key ingredient or ingredients to making sure that the schools in the Houston Independent School District are doing so extraordinarily well, at least according to the data, which I think means that's how they're doing.
Yeah, sure. And it's not just this last year, it's the year before as well. And so taking over 2 years, the growth has been incredible for our students, and the increase in proficiency for both reading and math across the board. And just so your readers or your listeners understand, we went from 93 A and B schools to 197. That's an increase of over 100 A and B schools. And we went from 121 DNF campuses to 16 D campuses, no F campuses
Yeah.
in just 2 years. So, what's the secret sauce? Um, it's not a secret sauce. We had to change the barbecue. We had to change the system. And
Yeah.
so I tell people that it's whole scale systemic reform. That's the magic, if you will. And secret sauce, magic, those terms all sound like it's almost a hope or, a wish or, accidental, when really it's very purposeful change
Yeah.
in the system.
One other question, and then I want to go to sort of a fun question. But, when people are paying attention to Houston and they're thinking, how do we make sure? And one of the things that we saw in our rankings is that the number of schools across the state of Texas that are doing very well with low income kids is growing, right? So we're moving in the right direction. But there's still too many kids that are not reading and doing math at grade level across the state of Texas. And if we're to change the whole system wholesale and someone says, Superintendent Miles, what's your recommendation for how do we change schools? Uh, and, what are some of the things that you say, well, these are the things that as a community, as a state, as a country, we have to prioritize? What are a couple of things that you say around that?
So I think Texas is actually moving in the right direction as a state. I think policy wise, you have to have clear accountability. I'm sorry, our profession has gone away from the A word, but if you want um, high performance across the state or across districts, then you have to have some level of accountability. This notion of you know, we don't want A through F ratings. We don't want to know whether our kids can read at grade level. It's just ridiculous. And so if you don't like the star, find some other test then. But you still have to hold yourselves accountable. And then you have to have focus on the quality of instruction. It has to be measured. It has to be assessed. And, unfortunately, and this is, I don't say this in a mean way. It's just we need effective teachers. We need to give good professional development, but not everybody can teach. And we need to have systems in place that remove ineffective teachers or encourages them out. You phrase it the way you want to phrase it, but um, rewards high performers and disincentivizes or removes our poor performing teachers. It is a tough profession. Teaching is an honorable and noble profession. And when we don't hold ourselves accountable or don't have standards or expectations for teachers, then
then we actually lower the profession, and you get this comment that, those who can't do teach, and that just drives me crazy. I challenge them to come to HISD and see if they can teach. And then the last thing is, um, we have lowered expectations across the board for students. Uh, for a number of reasons. Some are well-meaning and, well-intended. After COVID, the kids need time to regroup, become more resilient, or whatever it is. But we need to keep our expectations high for all kids. And you can see in Houston, we're becoming a proof point in that we've raised expectations for kids and they have met them. We've raised expectations for teachers and the teachers have met them, and for principals. And so it's like that movie, I think it's Stand and Deliver, with Jaime Escalante, where he says to Miss Molina, the students will rise to the level of expectation, Miss Molina. And I say the same thing.
Yeah. And the research backs you up on that, right? That whole culture
That's
of
right.
expectations is a key thing. Final question, and we're using this little clip. Um, your favorite childhood Christmas holiday memory, Mike, and then your favorite holiday song, Christmas song.
Okay, so my favorite memory is also maybe a sad memory, but in context, for me, it's a happy one. My dad was in Vietnam or Korea. My mom had just delivered her 8th child, and we were very, very poor.
Mm.
No presents at all. And I had, 7 brothers and sisters then. I think I was 5 or 6. And we were living in Colorado Springs, 2 bedrooms, 1 bath, 8 kids, and a dad who was in Vietnam. Anyway, I remember Santa came from the Red Cross. He wasn't wearing a costume or anything, but he had a bag full of toys, and he gave each of us 1 present. And that was just an incredible thing at that time. We were so thankful and happy with that, and I will always appreciate the Red Cross for what they did at that time. So that's my favorite childhood memory. And what was the other one?
Your favorite holiday song.
Oh, I've got lots of them. I think probably I'm Dreaming of a White Christmas. The latest one from Love Actually, the Mariah Carey song, I
Mariah
think,
Carey.
is also a really good one. But the oldies, as I get older, I'm more sentimental. I like the older ones.
Yeah. Wow. What a great story, holiday story, though. Thank you very much, Mike, for sharing that.
Sure.
Yeah, yeah. And thanks very much for the work that you and all your team are doing, serving our children in Houston. And thanks for being with me here today, talking a little bit about our schools.
Well, thank you, Bob. Thanks you and Children at Risk for elevating what teachers and schools are doing. It's a wonderful thing that outside organizations are trying to help out in this way.
Very good.
It's the most wonderful time of the year, with the kids jingle belling and everyone telling you be of good cheer. It's the most wonderful time of the year. It's the happiest season of all, with those holiday greetings and gay happy meetings when friends come to call. It's the happiest season of all. There'll be parties for hosting, marshmallows for toasting, and caroling out in the snow. There'll be scary ghost stories and tales of the glories of Christmases long, long ago. It's the most wonderful time of the year. There'll be much mistletoeing and hearts will be glowing when loved ones are near. It's the most wonderful time of the year. There'll be scary ghost stories and tales of the glories of Christmases long, long ago. It's the most wonderful time of the year. There'll be much mistletoeing and hearts will be glowing when loved ones are near. It's the most wonderful time. Yes, the most wonderful time. Oh, the most wonderful time of the
All right. Our next guest is a buddy of yours and mine, Brian.
Is this Kevin?
Yeah.
Hey, Kevin. Kevin Hattery with Boys and Girls Clubs. How you doing, sir?
This is Kevin. Great to see you all today.
Yeah. Merry Christmas, Kevin.
Merry Christmas to you all as well. And thank you for all that you do in our community as we wrap the year up.
Yeah, thank you too. So today on Christmas Day, Kevin,
Mhm.
where are you? Are you in Indiana or are you in Houston?
I am in Indiana today with my family on the family farm, as you hear me talk about a lot.
Yeah, I do hear about it a lot,
Yes.
and I feel like I want to go to your family farm sometime. So
Well, it's a big old family farmhouse, so there's like 5 empty bedrooms right now because none of the kids are there. So welcome anytime, and we'll actually show Brian what growing food is all about up there because we do it at scale.
Mm-hmm. What's the
Brian
biggest?
knows
What's
nothing
the
of
biggest
food.
thing that you guys grow?
Oh, we got corn, soybeans, hay. Used to have livestock when I was a kid. Did it all.
Did you ever have to milk cows?
We did. That's something we didn't want to do because that is a lot of work. That's really hard. So really hard work.
Wow.
But
Yeah,
a
it
lot
was
of
what my
neighbors that did
dad
that.
said. Never have a dairy cow.
Yeah, nope, because they're 24/7, 365.
365. You can't
Mhm.
stop.
Nope.
Kevin Hattery, you are the president and CEO of the Boys and Girls Club. Do you have a wish for boys and girls across Houston this Christmas morning?
Well, I think that some recent data that we see is like 5 out of 6 youth do not have access to high quality programs. So my wish would be that we would have 6 out of 6 would have access to high quality programming.
Yeah. Wow. What a great wish. Um, what's your favorite holiday memory, Kevin?
Well, I would say that that probably goes back over a couple of decades.
Yeah.
During college, my brother and I were back. Parents had to go out of town for a business trip, and we decided to have a unsolicited party at our house. A lot of people showed up. And then we started playing games and things like beer pong, for example. And we decided that because my mom was allergic to the pine, and we hadn't had a pine Christmas tree in a long time, we went out, we jumped in a truck, got a chainsaw, which was probably pretty dangerous, drove over to the Christmas tree farm, cut one down at midnight, and brought it back and put it up in the house. And we didn't have a stand for it. We had to use like a bucket and rocks, and we decorated it. So when my parents came home, they had a real live Christmas tree in their living room. And the story is legendary because in a small town, everybody knows, when something's going on. And there's this tree that was missing. And so people still talk about that today, actually, that these guys went out and cut a tree down and put it in their house.
Has the statute of limitations expired?
It has at this point, yes. We're well over
Okay.
20. So we're in good shape.
Oh, Kevin, we'll wrap up with what's your favorite holiday song?
Well, I was very fortunate again because I grew up in a small community. All my grandparents are around, and so the one that sticks out to me is Grandma got run over by a reindeer. Um, because, and I still remember this to this day. She was really offended by it, but it was pretty funny, and she got over it. But that's the one that I kind of remember most, and it reminds me of my grandparents.
Wow. Kevin, thank you for all that you and your team do in the community and for the help you give Boys and Girls and by running Boys and Girls Club and all the programs you guys have. I my favorite little fact about Boys and Girls Club, what does membership cost there, Kevin?
Just $25 now for a school year, for entire
For
school
the
year.
whole school year. That's amazing, right? Per child. That's just an amazing thing. All right, let's go with Kevin's favorite holiday song. Grandma got run over by a
By a reindeer.
by a
Yep.
reindeer.
Grandma got run over by a reindeer walking home from our house Christmas Eve. You can say there's no such thing as Santa, but as for me and Grandpa, we believe. She'd been drinking too much eggnog, and we begged her not to go. But she forgot her medication, and she staggered out the door into the snow. When we found her Christmas morning at the scene of the attack, she had hoof prints on her forehead and incriminating claws marks on her back. Grandma got run over by a reindeer walking home from our house Christmas Eve. You can say there's no such thing as Santa, but as for me and Grandpa, we believe. Now we're all so proud of Grandpa. He's been taking this so well. See him in there watching football, drinking beer and playing cards with Cousin Mel. It's not Christmas without Grandma. All the family's dressed in black, and we just can't help but wonder, should we open up her gifts or send them back? Send them back! Grandma got run over by a reindeer walking home from our house Christmas Eve. You can say there's no such thing as Santa, but as for me and Grandpa, we believe. Now the goose is on the table, and the pudding made of fig. And the blue and silver candles that would just have matched the hair in Grandma's wig. I've warned all my friends and neighbors, better watch out for yourselves. They should never give a license to a man who drives a sleigh and plays with elves. Grandma got run over by a reindeer walking home from our house Christmas Eve. You can say there's no such thing as Santa, but as for me and Grandpa, we believe.
Sing it, Grandpa.
Grandma got run over by a reindeer walking home from our house Christmas Eve. You can say there's no such thing as Santa, but as for me and Grandpa, we believe.
Merry Christmas.
All right, I'm Bob Sanborn with Children at Risk, and today we're interviewing Mike Morath, the Commissioner of the Texas Education Agency. Commissioner Morath, how are you doing today?
I'm doing well. It's great to see you.
Nice to see you. So we just finished our school rankings across the state of Texas, and some interesting stuff. One of the really interesting things to me is that especially as we've been doing this for 20 years, what we notice is that schools have, for the most part, bounced back after the pandemic, even without sort of proper funding for a couple legislative sessions. We still see these schools that serve low-income kids are sort of going in the right direction. It's sort of the bright news. I mean, there's some other news as well, but there's some pretty good news is that in that there are more schools doing better, especially those that serve low-income kids. What do you attribute that to? And are you and you're seeing the same things with the TEA ratings as well?
Well, I mean, I'd like to think that it means that the investments that the legislature has made that are strategic plan at the agency, that these things are working. At its core, accountability is back. So A through F ratings were turned off via lawsuits for 2 years, turned off by the legislature for 2 years, and then sort of forcibly turned off by COVID for 1 year even before that. And the we got 20 years worth of data that tells us accountability systems cause improvements in learning outcomes. So it is not an illogical leap to say turning off accountability systems causes declines in student outcomes. So they're back, and that it's clear that we've got a lot of hardworking educators around the system that are taking steps to make it work. But the it, as useful a tool as A through F ratings are and as accountability systems are, that doesn't actually tell you this is how to teach reading. This is how to
Right.
teach math. And so, our organization working with the legislature, working with a bunch of skilled practitioners from around the state, has been very intentional in identifying the practices that we see in the highest performing high poverty campuses.
What grade would you give the TEA in terms of moving the needle? Um, and I will just add a little context is that, us doing these ratings for 20 years, I remember the first time we did the gold ribbon, which is maybe 18 years ago, there were very few gold ribbon schools. In other words, schools that had over 75% low-income kids getting an Area B. Most of the A's and B's were gonna be magnet schools and, more high-income suburban districts. That has changed in Texas. During your tenure, we've seen things sort of get better as well, but what grade would you give you guys, Mike?
Oh man, I feel like you just gave me a pretty high grade, so I'll take that. But
Well, you
you
prefer
know,
the the
I mean, it's
non-grade grade.
it is potentially it's useful to talk about what does TEA do. And this is a little bit of a cop out to the answer to your question, but we implement legislation. So we're a creation of the legislature. We provide loose guidelines and guardrails, as it were, for public education writ large, and we rate performance outcomes of schools. It's one of the kind of key duties that we have. So in many ways, you've got independent operators all over the state of Texas doing their own thing. We give them some leadership guidance and support, but otherwise, it's like the buck stops at the local level. You're talking to a former school board member, so the so there's a huge aspect of the work that we do that can only influence. It doesn't have authority. But you happen to live in Houston, so you're also aware of this other sort of use case.
Yeah.
So, if you look at our track record of intervention, it's remarkably positive. So you got a whole lot more gold ribbons in Houston today than you did in 2023, pre-intervention. So, I would think you could give us pretty strong marks for our management practices with regard to local school systems. And I think broadly, the efforts that we've tried to do is not just focus on accountability. We think that that's important. I think that that's important, but if all you ever talk about is accountability, it's sort of like the beatings will continue until morale improves sort of environment. It's not. So what we want to do is create supports and be an arm of support. Nobody's educated in this building here in Austin. They're educated in schools around the state. So our job is to support leaders and help them be more effective. And so some of the investments that we've tried to do to strengthen our local school superintendents, school boards, principals' capacity to execute, I think has worked. And as you've seen, we've seen improvements on the lower end of we have more high poverty, high performing schools today in Texas than really ever have. So
Yeah,
I don't know. That seems at least worth a B.
at least a B minus, maybe C plus somewhere.
Yeah, something. Yeah.
I'm just giving you a hard
Yeah.
time. Um, Final question. One of the things that we love to end with a sort of fun question. We're beginning in the holiday season, and one of the things that we're asking people, can you tell us one of your favorite holiday memories, Commissioner Morath, and then finish it off with what's your favorite holiday song?
It's maybe my most vivid and favorite memory. It's not going to seem like a great memory. You know, when you were a kid, if you're my age and you were a kid, you had like the VHS sort of camcorder thing going around and recording everything. So we had a bunch of Christmases where we would sort of videotape the thing, and so there was one where my grandmother gets this um it's like sound listening thing, and she put it on upside down kind of in her nose, and it was like a this is just it's a great memory I have from my childhood of the the tomfoolery of my family at Christmas.
And your favorite, holiday song?
It is probably "Do You Hear What I Hear?" The
Oh.
Bing, it's like a big booming Bing Crosby classic.
Bing Crosby, very good. Commissioner Mike Morath, thank you very much for what you and all your team are doing each and every day, Mike. And we have seen significant improvement over the years in our schools. You and I both know there's a lot to do, right? Kids are still not up on reading and math levels where they need to be, but we're certainly going in the right direction, which is certainly something. So thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
All right. Happy Thanksgiving and happy holidays.
You too.
Merry Christmas. Take care.
Said the night wind to the little lamb, do you see what I see? Do you see what I see? Way up in the sky, little lamb. Do you see what I see? Do you see what I see? A star, dancing in the night, with a tail as big as a kite, with a tail as big as a kite. Said the little lamb to the shepherd boy, do you hear what I hear? Do you hear what I hear? Ringing through the sky, shepherd boy. Do you hear what I hear? Do you hear what I hear? A song high above the tree, with a voice as big as the sea, with a voice as big as the sea. Said the shepherd boy to the mighty king, do you know what I know? In your palace warm, mighty king, do you know what I know? A child shivers in the cold. Let us bring him silver and gold. Let us bring him silver and gold. Said the king to the people everywhere, listen to what I say. Pray for peace, people everywhere. Listen to what I say. The child, sleeping in the night, he will bring us goodness and light. He will bring us goodness and light.
Grandma got run over by a reindeer walking home from our house Christmas Eve. You can say there's no such thing as Santa, but as for me,
All right.
You can tell that the singer had operatic training.
Yeah, right. It was very, very good. He's at the top of his game right there. It's so nice to have Kevin on the program, by the way, Brian. So he does such nice work. I'm ready for, I want to bring our next guest on this Christmas morning. We have Christine Thomas out of San Antonio. Christine, as many of you know who are regular listeners, she is the director of the Center for Social Measurement and Evaluation at Children at Risk. And Christine, Merry Christmas to you.
Merry Christmas.
You're in
It looks like you
Chicago
got caught
today.
up in your Christmas tree decoration. You got lights all over you.
Yeah, I have a toddler in Chicago, and yeah, it's Christmas is a serious, deal over here in Chicago. We got a big tree, not as big as Rockefeller Center, but second biggest.
Oh, really?
I don't know. I'm making that up. I'm
That's not supported by the data.
not supported, but we know New York, Chicago has a thing.
Yeah, that's right. Christine, as a Latina, and I know in Chicago you're visiting your Latino family. Do you guys do anything? I mean, what is sort of something different that you guys do that maybe people do know or maybe don't know?
Oh, okay. Don't. I was gonna say I don't think we're any different than any traditional Mexican family, but yes, we celebrate Christmas Eve and not Christmas Day. So it is, blasphemy that many people still have to work Christmas Eve. There's definitely a church component, typically at midnight. So we don't get to, go crazy until we typically attend church and then we get to open presents. So it's a very long night. Um, we have changed that tradition, so I can't stay up that late anymore. And yeah, Christmas Day is usually just relaxation and so yeah, it's interesting to hear everyone's take on, what they've enjoyed and experiences. But yeah, lots of tamales, lots of goodies, hot chocolate, champurrado, lots of food.
Brian, you love a good tamale, don't you?
Absolutely. Although, yeah, I remember being down in Mexico for Christmas with friends once, and yeah, how late you got to be able to stay up. Even when I was younger, it was hard. I got to
And
respect that in the culture.
right, you fall asleep and the party continues around you.
What's your favorite Christmas memory, Christine?
I think so. I come from a blended family, so the introduction of American Christmas was really nice. One, you typically don't have to attend midnight mass, but we got introduced to Christmas cookies, and we have continued the tradition. After I moved to Texas, and who doesn't love a Christmas cookie? So the decorations, the frosting, they're great.
I love a good sugar cookie, a little Christmas cookie, right?
Yes.
Man, that's pretty good.
Yeah, I don't know why we don't get to eat that year round because those are fun.
Yeah, I agree. All right. Your favorite, we'll wrap up, Christine. I want to thank you for you and all that you do with you and your team for children across the state of Texas, the school rankings, the child care deserts that we see. There's so much data that informs our state legislature that comes out of your center. So I want to thank you for that. But what is your favorite holiday song?
So I went basic as well. But my daughter just started singing, so she caught on to Jingle Bells really early, and so Jingle Bells is my new favorite song.
Excellent. Very good. Christine Thomas is the director of the Center for Social Measurement and Evaluation. Merry Christmas, Christine, and let's now go to her favorite song.
Dashing through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh. Over fields we go, laughing all the way. Bells on bobtail ring, making spirits bright. What fun it is to ride and sing a sleighing song tonight! Oh, jingle bells,
Ho, 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 ho. Merry Christmas. Yeah, I love Jingle Bells. That's really good. Our next, do you know our next guest, Brian? Do you know Jason Sabo?
Everybody knows Jason Sabo.
So we're going out to Austin where Jason lives. I don't know, Jason, where are you on this Christmas day?
I'm inside the Capitol, man. Where else would I be? It's like, I came over here trying to do some lobbying, knocking on some doors.
But no one's there. It's Christmas Day.
No one's here. But, doesn't mean we shouldn't be here, Bob.
That's right. So Jason, as many of you know, spends his time at the Capitol. Apparently, even on Christmas Day, he's at the Capitol under the dome with Sabo. And what was your, I mean, when you think about this past year, Jason, and I know we'll have you on for our prediction show in early January, but I want to know for you, what was the most striking thing that happened at the Capitol this year in a year of striking things?
A year of really striking things. I think that, kind of like given 'tis the season, I think that I was really struck by the fact that Santa's bag contained a few really wonderful presents and a few lumps of coal as well. And now that we're going into the new year, we're going to see, now those presents are fully unwrapped and that coal is in the burner. We're going to see what happens as we move into this next legislative session, which is going to happen in a year. So now we have a chance to really kind of see what happened as a result of all these wonderful gifts and lumps of coal that we got last Christmas.
Wow. Wow. Amazing. Jason, I wanted to ask you, I know that you had an interesting childhood yourself, right? I mean, I probably get this wrong, but you grew up sort of like in a commune. Is that right?
Nah, kind of hippie parents, more feral than a commune. I think I would have enjoyed a commune more than just being generally feral.
Just feral. Okay. So tell me about your favorite Christmas holiday memory.
Wow, I've talked about this a lot with y'all
Yeah.
in these previous years. We've talked about how my family, it was Indiana as well, Indiana theme. We would go and cut down a cedar tree, not a pine tree, a cedar tree, because we had brush cedar growing, and we would find two really beautiful trees and that were competing with each other, and the ugly, scrawny tree would become our Christmas tree, right? And because that's the one we would always cut down. So I remember doing that. And then, as I've gotten older, I now do Christmas quite often with my wife's family, which is in Florida with palm trees. And it's just this completely different kind of experience. It's amazing how it can be so different in two, not that far apart places, really, ultimately,
Yeah.
right?
Very good. And you have one child, Jude, is that right?
I have two. I have
Two.
a 31-year-old daughter who became a nurse a couple of weeks ago, and Jude, who lives here. They both live in Austin, and which is pretty fabulous.
Yeah, that is pretty fabulous. Yeah. And we'll finish today with I want to thank you for all that you do for children and families because you're one of the people working alongside our team there in Austin, doing the very best for children and families, and we've had a lot of success.
A lot.
But I want to we'll finish up. What's your favorite holiday song, Jason Sabo?
Silver Bells, which is just this terrific, wonderful celebration of consumerism and buying stuff and city lights, and it's just perfect.
Very good. Jason Sabo from Frontera Strategies and the man under the dome with Sabo. And we're going to go to his favorite holiday song, Silver Bells.
Bye, guys.
City sidewalks, busy sidewalks, dressed in holiday style. In the air, there's a feeling of Christmas. Children laughing, people passing, meeting smile after smile. And on every street corner, you hear silver bells, silver bells, silver bells. It's Christmas time in the city. Ring-a-ling, hear them ring. Soon it'll be Christmas Day.
think of bright red and green.
As the shoppers rush home with their treasures,
Hear the snow crunch, see the kids bunch. This is Santa's big scene.
and above all this bustle you hear
Silver bells,
silver bells,
silver bells.
silver bells. It's Christmas time in the city. Ring-a-ling, hear them ring. Soon it will be Christmas Day.
Silver bells, silver bells, silver, silver bells.
All right. So now we get to bring in sort of a veteran host, if you will. Mandy Kimball's joining us. Mandy is the vice president over at Children at Risk and hosted this very program with me. 12 years, Mandy, you did this. 12 years of holiday spectaculars. And you must miss it now that you're just sort of a prominent guest on the program.
Oh, that was a great 12 years. Lots of memories. And it's wonderful to be here. How are you? Merry Christmas, happy holidays.
Yeah, thank you so much. So, I think we have a lot of Christmas wishes that we had during the legislative session. Not all of them came through, but I do want to point out Mandy did this really Christmas-like miracle job during the legislative session this year. Uh, Children at Risk, under the guidance of Mandy, wrote 11 pieces of legislation to make the lives of children better all across the state of Texas, just like Santa does. And all 11 passed, Mandy. That was miraculous. I mean, this is the first time we've ever had this type of Christmas miracle.
It was thank you to so many people making it happen. But yeah, 11 for 11, some great things and early childhood education, public education, anti-human trafficking, lots of good stuff. Wish we could have seen more. I don't mean to be
No.
greedy. But
No.
there's a lot to do for our kids.
Well, there are a lot of political Grinches too. None that will be named because this is the holiday season and we don't want to name any Grinches, but a lot of good stuff. I mean, there are a lot of legislators, for all the rough deals that politicians get. There were legislators on both sides of the aisle that were really good to children this year.
They were, and I think the messaging has a lot to do with it, right? And so it just reminds me that there are passionate people out there. I'm a passionate person. You are a passionate person. Everyone has goals and visions. It's really about how can we best find that common ground and communicate. And, people like kids. They do. And so how can we all work together to accomplish things that improve the lives of children? Very important. And so I take that as a big lesson from last session and plan to apply it going forward. Even though when we see Grinch-like things happening,
I
right?
know. We see a
What
lot of
can we do to all work together?
Mandy, during this holiday season and certainly during our holiday spectacular, as you know, we ask every one of our guests for their favorite holiday memory. Mandy Kimball, what was your favorite holiday memory? What is your favorite holiday memory?
It has to do more with the tradition when I was little,
Yeah.
and it would be on Christmas Eve, and Mom would make a big pot of gumbo, and we would eat late, and then we would go to midnight mass. The whole family would go to midnight mass, and so it's very special with the lights, you're staying up late, and then always it was a rush to get home for me to see if Santa had come. And we
Oh,
always beat him while we were at church. I just never knew if he came, in the middle of the night, but, yep, it was good times, great memories.
that's I know you've used that memory, and I'll be using my same memory as well. But it's our favorite memory, right? And I always think it's interesting. You ask people this question, and they always talk about, you and I have kids, and we love our kids, but we talk about our childhood memory, right? It's sort of interesting. Just like our kids, when they're adults, they'll talk about their childhood memory, right? So it's
It's
sort of
magical.
well, yeah, well, the holiday season is sort of a fun time for kids. Okay, I know that, one of our producers, Bree, our hip speak expert, is coming on, and she's going to we're playing a little game today, Mandy, and
Yeah,
so
right?
you're a very privileged guest. You get to, be part of this game. Okay, Bree, how does this little game work?
All right. So for the game here, I'm going to start and play a song and then I'll stop it. And I need you guys to compete to guess the next lyrics that are coming up.
Okay, I think
Oh, this
I
is
think
gonna be
Mandy's
hard.
Mandy's gonna be better at this than I am.
I don't know.
No, I intentionally chose songs from your era, Dr. Bob. I got you.
Oh, pretty recent stuff. Okay, it's like hip speak, type era stuff. Okay,
Only Michael Bublé, of course. Okay, so
Never
are we
heard
ready
of
for the
that.
first one?
Okay, let's go.
All righty.
A heart's an empty hole. Your brain is full of spiders. You've got garlic in your soul, Miss.
Mr. Grinch.
Grinch.
See, I wasn't going to go hard on you guys. Okay, you each get a point, and yes, we are keeping tally today. All right, this one's a little easier. And 3, 2, 1, go.
Look at Felicity go.
Muddy.
Oh,
Over the
here we go.
The Mandy definitely gets that one. Dr. Bob, you were so close.
I know, but Mandy got it. Mandy knew this song right off the bat. She was like ready to go. So yeah, so you have to give this one to Mandy. Thank you, Mandy, so much. All right, Mandy, as we finish out this segment, we've heard your favorite Christmas memory. Tell us your favorite Christmas song, and then we'll finish it out by playing your favorite Christmas song or
So when
holiday
it
song.
so when I was a kid, I'll go back to a kid,
Yep.
it's all I want for Christmas is my 2 front teeth.
Oh, wow. All right. Mandy, thank you so much. Thank you for all the Christmas joy that you bring to children every day all across Texas for the work that you do and you and your whole team at Children at Risk. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Merry Christmas.
And again, another Christmas song I know you're going to love. Would you welcome our Melissa Lynn? Here's Melissa Lynn.
All I want for Christmas is my 2 front teeth. My 2 front teeth. See my 2 front teeth. Gee, if I could only have my 2 front teeth, then I could wish you Merry Christmas. It seems so long since I could say Sister Susie sitting on a thistle. Gosh, gee, how happy I'd be if I could only whistle. All I want for Christmas is my 2 front teeth. My 2 front teeth. See my 2 front teeth. Gee, if I could only have my 2 front teeth, then I could wish you Merry Christmas. It seems so long since I could say Sister Susie sitting on a thistle. Gosh, gee, how happy I'd be if I could only whistle. All I want for Christmas is my 2 front teeth. My 2 front teeth. See my 2 front teeth. Gee, if I could only have my 2 front teeth, then I could wish you, yes, I could wish you, oh, I could wish you Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas.
All right. Let's bring in our next guest. Do you know Cherry, Brian?
No.
Cherry
Jerry?
Cherry Steinwender is with us today. She's the executive director of the Center for Healing of Racism. She's a regular guest on our Growing Up in America program. And Cherry, the work that you do in the community is fantastic. Cherry, you're going to have to unmute yourself. Let's do a little bit of unmuting there. And hey, Cherry, how are you? Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to all of you.
Absolutely. So, Cherry, I wanted to ask you, I want to hit it right off because I know that we are doing we're running out of time. We're talking too much, Brian, I think. uh, Cherry, give us an idea. What's your favorite holiday memory?
My favorite holiday memory was always leaving Lake Charles, which was Louisiana, which was a larger little town,
Yeah.
going to an even smaller little town called Opelousas,
Yeah.
Louisiana. And the reason it was so joyous for me to be in Opelousas because my grandmothers were there, and the grandmothers made homemade wine. They baked cakes until there was no more flour left in the world. The other thing that I enjoyed so much is that we would go to midnight mass, and after midnight mass, we would go to my cousin's nightclub, and we would stay in the nightclub until 6 or 7 o'clock in the morning. And then we would return to my grandmother's house where we had all the homemade wine, and they let the children sample a little, and we had fireworks, shoe boxes full of fireworks. So Opelousas, Louisiana is nothing like and we would go from house to house, and every house you went to on the block, you had to eat.
Oh, now
Yeah.
that sounds like my cup of tea right there. So,
Yes.
so
That is
I
a
love
different
this.
Christmas.
Brian, I think the idea of joining Cherry and first off, as kids, drinking a little bit of a homemade wine, shooting off fireworks, and then going home to home and eating. Cherry, who wouldn't love that childhood?
It was magnificent, and I always dread growing older and my grandmother's dying and not having Christmas in Opelousas, Louisiana.
Oh,
And,
yeah.
she called the wine she made Kickapoo.
So, Cherry, Opelousas is also known for the best boudin in the world. So it is.
Yes, and the Zydeco Festival,
Oh,
the
yeah,
best
and I've
one
been
in
there.
the world.
Yep. And so
Oh.
did any of the neighbors serve boudin?
I love boudin, but they didn't have it for Christmas.
Oh, okay.
Very good. Is, what's the name of the guy who don't mess with my toot-toot? What's that guy's little Sydney, or what's his name?
Little Richard?
Rockin' Sydney, I think.
Rockin' Sydney,
Yeah.
Don't Mess With My Toot. That's one
In
of my
fact, I was
favorites.
just listening to it yesterday.
Yeah, that's a great Zydeco song. All right, Cherry, we'll finish up today with, what is your favorite Christmas song, Cherry?
My favorite Christmas song. As a child, it was Silent Night, but now as I've become older, because of not having enough money to give presents, it's the Little Drummer Boy. Because I have no gifts to give, but at least I can play my drum.
All right, so we heard that earlier today, so I'm gonna ask you for your second favorite.
Silent Night.
There you go. We love playing silent. And before we go, Cherry, what is your wish for children across Texas today on this Christmas day?
On this Christmas Day, I hope that children will once again be able to be educated about children of all cultures. I wish that returned to the school, and that's my hope.
Yeah, from your lips to God's ears, right? So, very good. Cherry, thank you so much. Let's go with Cherry's favorite song. And Cherry Steinwender is the executive director of the Center for the Healing of Racism. And this is Silent Night.
Silent night, holy night, all is calm, all is bright. Oh, yeah, child, holy infant, so tender and mild, sleep in heavenly peace, sleep in peace. So silence. Radiant love. Joy be with tender, tender, sleep, darling one, sleep, sleep, thou darling one, sleep.
All right. Thank you so much. We loved having Cherry on. We love having Cherry on all the time. You're listening to Growing Up in America. This is our holiday spectacular on KPFT Pacifica Radio. Here on this Christmas morning, we're expanded to 2 hours as we listen to our favorite guests from over the years tell us their favorite holiday memory and their favorite holiday song. And that was Silent Night, Cherry Steinwender for the Center for Healing Racism, her favorite song. Let's go. I always enjoy, Brian, I always enjoy Dr. Data. You're a big Dr.
Yes.
Data fan.
Absolutely, even though I get stumped every darn time, but that's all right.
Dr. Chris Kalesa is with us. He is our own Dr. Data. He's the scholar in child health policy out at Rice University's Baker Institute. Chris, Dr. Data, how you doing, man?
Doing really well. How are you?
Very
Looking
good.
forward
So,
to Christmas.
Chris, where did you grow up, by the way?
Southeast Michigan.
Oh, wow.
So, yeah, as I say, hence the nasally accent. So definitely can tell that I'm from the Midwest. So, my father's from Poland, but my mother's side of the family had been in Michigan for a few generations. So, but all Polish background as well.
Wow, very good. All right. Tell us your favorite Christmas memory.
So I have a couple. So one of which, of course, is, definitely the Polish food at home in Michigan. Absolutely fantastic. My mother would always cook authentic Polish food every year. And we also would do this tradition on Christmas Eve with the płotek. So you would take effectively like a communion wafer and pass it around and break it apart with family members. And that was always wonderful. My next, of course, dealing with my children, my son, when he was really young, that first Christmas, he started playing peekaboo, which was wonderful. He would we were at our family's home in Brownsville, and he started using the blanket to play peekaboo, and it was so cute. And then, of course, my daughter seeing a Christmas tree for the first time. Unlike my son, she actually got excited the first time she saw the Christmas tree.
Nice.
So.
All right. And that's, I don't know. What is your favorite song, Christmas song, Chris?
So I have two kind of as well. So one of them being, it's not Silent Night, but it's Night of Silence. It's a different variation on Silent Night, and it was always sung at midnight mass back at home in Michigan. Absolutely beautiful song. But the other one is a little bit weird. It's a bit personal. So it's actually White Christmas, because there was a time where my son, my wife had to be sent to the hospital. My son, when he was in Mariana, he wasn't moving, and we couldn't figure out why he wasn't moving. So they told me, sing a song that he could hear, hoping that it would get him moving again. And I just belted out White Christmas, and he started moving.
Oh.
But here's the thing. I always took his moving as that he liked my voice. Now that he's older, he can hear me sing and he can communicate with me. He does not like my voice at all.
So it was an adverse reaction.
Dada, stop singing. Dada, stop singing. So what I thought was him like really responding nicely to me and whatnot. Oh, Dada, sing. Nope, he doesn't like it.
That is a good Christmas story, Chris. I love that story. So
thank you.
I think we should go with White Christmas. And so I know that Bree and Awal are going to put that one on for us. And Chris Kalesa, thank you so much for being our Dr. Data from Rice University, for the Baker Institute. Merry Christmas, Chris.
Merry Christmas. Thanks for having me on.
Now it's White Christmas.
I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, just like the ones I used to know, where those treetops listen and children listen to hear sleigh bells in the snow, the snow. So then I am dreaming of a white Christmas, with every Christmas card I write. May your days, may your days, may your days be merry and bright, and may all your Christmases be white.
dreaming of a white Christmas with every Christmas card I write.
May those days, may your days, may your days be merry and bright. And may all your Christmases be white. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Ooh.
A Little White Christmas. So, Brian, skiing, you're going to get a little white Christmas, aren't you?
Every time. The only
Yeah.
question is just how much, how wide it will be. So as many slopes open as possible is what we want.
Very good. Hey, I want to bring in our next guest. Awala Maima is with us. She is one of the producers. She's the media coordinator at Children at Risk. Awala, you've been such a great addition to the program, such a great addition to Children at Risk. But I want to ask you, do you have a Christmas wish for children across Texas today?
Ooh, such a good question. Well, I have a heart for children of immigrants.
Yeah.
Um, so yeah, my wish for them is that they have a holiday where they feel safe and secure in their communities. Yeah, that's my wish.
Another from the heart. I mean, I think Cherry, when she would talked about hers, it sort of made me tear up. This also does as well, Awala. So thank you for that. Awala, tell us about your favorite holiday memory.
Okay. So I must have been about like 6 or 7. It was the middle of the night, Christmas Eve, and I decided to go into the living room for some reason. Um, and I hear the front door open, and it's my mom and my dad carrying bags and bags of gifts. And I was like, "What is going on here? Why do they have all this stuff?" And my mom was like embarrassed and started to shoo me away. And I went back to my room and I was like, what is that? Like, I was like, oh, maybe Santa isn't real, or maybe they're just helping out. I was trying to figure it all out in my head, but I guess I forgot going into the next morning. But that's one of my favorite memories.
Wow. Wow. That's a good one though, right? I mean, as kids, those are the types of things we remember. Um, Awala, what is your favorite holiday song?
My favorite holiday song is actually the most popular Christmas song this year and last year and probably the year before. It's All I Want for Christmas Is You by Mariah Carey.
Oh man, that's such a good song. That
Pretty
Brian, that's like your third or fourth favorite song, isn't it?
I don't know if it where, but yeah, she's got such a great voice. She really
Yeah.
knows that
Wow,
stuff.
that's really very good. Well, thank you very much for all that you do for children, and thank you for being with us on this Christmas day. And let's hear Mariah Carey's "All I Want for Christmas Is You." Thank you, Walla.
I don't want a lot for Christmas. There is just one thing I need. I don't care about the presents underneath the Christmas tree. I just want you for my own, more than you could ever know. Make my wish come true. All I want for
All right. I love that song. It's so good. That's a song that was in that movie Love Actually, and I just always loved that movie as well. So anyway, Brie, it always comes back to Love Actually, doesn't it? So
Every
anyway, uh, do you know our next guest, Brian?
Yeah, she's the most tolerant woman in Houston, I believe, is how we all know her. Yeah. Erica Hattery.
Dr. Erica
Dr. Erica
Hattery.
Hattery.
Erica Gonzalez Hattery. She is the president of the Latin American Medical Association of Houston. She's been a co-host on the show. She's one of our favorite guests. Erica, Feliz Navidad.
Feliz Navidad, Bob. Thank you for having me. Hi,
Absolutely.
everyone.
Absolutely. So, Erica, we know you're married to Kevin. He was on a little earlier. You guys are in Indiana. How is it for you as a Latina in Indiana?
I tell you, I think there's a lot of casseroles, right? That's really new for me.
That's so funny. That who loves casseroles? Brian Greene. Brian Greene, you love a good casserole, don't you?
Sure. What? I can do that.
Erica, I know you grew up mostly in Colombia. Tell us about your favorite Christmas memory.
So, Bob, when I was a child, Christmas was a big deal. My mom didn't have a lot of money when I was younger. So, one of the biggest things for us, like for my brother and I, was that we would get new clothes, right? Like you would have your new clothes, and you had to wait until Christmas Eve to wear the clothes, right? And so there was all this anticipation about like, I would look at my clothes every day and, like, just be so excited that I was gonna get to wear my outfit for Christmas, Eve, and then we wait for Niño Dios, so we call baby Jesus, so we want, Niño Dios to come at midnight, and then that's the one that brings your gifts, that's how I was raised. And for us, as kids, you get so tired by like 10 o'clock, you're so tired, you want to go to sleep. But in Colombia, more, people are always, coming together. You have there's a novena, right? Like you also do the, similar to Posadas, I think is in Mexico, but you're doing a lot of different activities. And then you just kind of have to wait until midnight. And I think that was the high point of everything was just opening those gifts at midnight.
Wow.
Wow, that is very different, Chris. I do not remember waiting to wear clothes. I'm excited. I'm going to get to wear different clothes. That is a neat tradition.
Yeah.
And to do a novena, that's a lot of prayer.
Yeah, right. So there is prayer and there's the singing, right? Because you have villancicos, which it's I mean I guess is similar to caroling, right? And so you have a lot of that going on, and it's 9 days of novena. That's why it's called novena, right? It's a 9 days of the celebration until Jesus is born.
Wow. Very good. Very good. All right. And we'll ask you, what's your favorite Christmas song, Erica?
Well, I think Sherry already said it, Silent Night. So it's Noche de Paz, Noche de Amor in Spanish, which I always loved. And then I think Let Us Know also, it's pretty fun. I like this like more cheerful songs when Christmas comes. So
Let us know. Where does the Feliz Navidad by Jose Feliciano, where does that rank in your liking of songs?
Feliz Navidad. So I like it. I think they play it quite a bit here. I think in the United States it's more popular than Latin America, to be frank.
Yeah.
But I do like it. I think it's very sweet.
So, he's
It's a way
actually,
to get Americans to say Feliz Navidad, right? To know what it is.
that's right. And
That's how we learn Spanish.
Exactly.
did you know, Erica, he's Boricua, he's Puerto Rican, and he's from the town where I grew up, near the town that I grew up with. So I grew up in Aguadilla, he grew up in Moca. So I've always loved that song, but mostly because he's Puerto Rican, right? So that's the
And he's a fabulous singer. I
Holy
knew of
cow.
Jose Feliciano for all his other
Yeah.
songs as well. So he is beloved as well in Latin
Yeah.
America.
All right. So we're ready with Let It Snow. Thank you, Erica, for all you do. And next up, we're doing Noche de Paz. We're going with Noche
Oh,
de
very good.
Paz.
Okay, awesome in Spanish.
So very nice. Let's go Noche de Paz. Thank you, Erica.
Noche de paz, noche noche de amor. Todo duerme derredor. Solo se escucha en un pobre portal de una doncella la voz celestial. Duerme mi dulce Jesús, duerme mi dulce Jesús. Noche de paz, noche de luz, ha nacido Jesús. Pastorcillos que oíd anunciar, no temáis cuando entréis a adorar, que ha nacido el amor, que ha nacido el Desde el pesebre del niño Jesús, la tierra entera se llena de luz, porque ha nacido Jesús. Entre canciones de amor.
Brian, a little Noche de Paz. You gotta love
See?
that.
Yeah, I'm learning Spanish one pop song at a time.
Right, very good. I'm gonna let you ask, Bree some questions because I know Bree is, our next guest, Bree Derry, who is the Director of Media Activism at, Children at Risk. Brian?
Oh, well, what's the young hip thing for Christmas these days then?
Oh, it is apparently ice skating in Pittsburgh. We are ranked like number 1 in the US for ice rinks in the city. So that's what we're doing. That's it, I think.
And these are like natural ice rinks and just like, it just freezes, you don't have to do anything else, right?
I mean, the river did freeze naturally a few days ago, but nah. It's a cute one in the middle of like all these really old looking buildings, very castle-esque. It's fantastic.
Well, excellent. And when you were younger, you're still young, but when you were younger, what was your favorite Christmas?
So my all-time favorite Christmas was actually right before I moved to Texas, I think, in 2019. So my family moved away from their traditional family before I was born. They're in Oregon, we lived in Idaho, and I had never met them. So it was very much my nuclear family and then I didn't know any aunts, any uncles, any grandparents, etc. And so before I moved to Texas, I made a point to go see all my extended family over in Medford, Oregon, and I met my grandma, my cousins, all the people. And it was the most beautiful, wonderful thing to just meet people that were total strangers and immediately feel loved. My cousin Michelle brought me a beanie that I still wear to this day. It's the warmest thing in the world. She gets me a birthday gift every year now, and we've only met that one time. So for me, that really spoke to like a great meaning of Christmas. It's not the things by any means. It's the feeling of love and warmth and community more than anything.
Wow. Okay, Bree, your favorite Christmas song?
I used to be in choir back in elementary school, and my all-time favorite song to sing and to this day to dance to is Rockin' Around the Christmas Tree.
All right, so let's go to a little bit of Rocking Around the Christmas Tree, Bree Derry's favorite song.
Rocking around the Christmas tree at the Christmas party hop. Mistletoe hung us to stop rocking around the Christmas tree. Let the Christmas spirit ring. Later we'll have some pumpkin pie and we'll do some caroling. You will get a sentimental feeling when you hear voices singing, let's be jolly. Deck the halls with boughs of holly, rocking around the Christmas tree. Have a happy holiday. Everyone dancing merrily in the new old-fashioned way. You will get a sentimental feeling when you hear voices singing, let's be jolly. Deck the halls with boughs of holly, rocking around the Christmas tree. Have a happy holiday. Everyone dancing merrily in the new old-fashioned
I wanted to talk a little bit about my really favorite song, the "Do They Know It's Christmas," and the origin of that, and one of the reasons why it's my favorite song is because back in the I'm gonna say this is probably in the '80s, there was a famine in Ethiopia, and a group of, British rock singers decided, "Let's get together, let's do a joint song," and this ended up eventually, the We Are the World followed this. The idea was, the guy who was the head singer for the Boomtown Rats, his name was Bob Geldof, got together with, Duran Duran and Sting and Bono and brought them all together to do, Band-Aid's, "Do They Know It's Christmas?" And so I think the story behind that, the idea of let's have rock activism to feed people in a country that at the time most people had never even heard of, right? But it was all about the famine in Ethiopia. So without any further ado, we're going to go to my favorite song, "Do They Know It's Christmas?"
It's Christmas time. There's no need to be afraid. At Christmas time, we let in light and we banish shade. And in our world of plenty, we can spread a smile of joy. Throw your arms around the world at Christmas time. But say a prayer, pray for the other ones at Christmas
right, Brian Greene, man, what a great program. I have thoroughly enjoyed these 2 hours. Thank you so much for being here.
It's a good way to spend a Christmas afternoon. So I'm really glad that you invited me to do this, Bob.
Brian, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, sir, and a Happy New Year to everyone.
Yes. And we'll see you next week here on Growing Up in America.
I hopped up the plane at LAX with a dream, my cardigan. Welcome to the land of fame excess. Am I gonna